Hello, good day and welcome. I'm Timotab and today I'm going to be solving Looper by James Sinclair. This puzzle appeared in volume 147 of Artisanal Sudoku, which is James's publication. The first link in the description will link you directly to this puzzle in SudokuPad, and there will also be a link to the relevant volume of James's publication. With that, let's get on with the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 to 9 in every column, every row, and every 3 by 3 box. Correctly placed digits clear the fog around them. So if I correctly place a digit here, then all of these cells will have the fog removed and we'll be able to see the clues that are underneath the fog. The idea is that I shouldn't have to guess. I should be able to logically deduce every single digit, and that will help clear the fog. Okay, German whispers. Along green lines, digits must differ from their neighbours by at least 5. So if this were a 3, for example, I'm not going to put one in because I don't want to accidentally clear fog, then this would have to be an 8 or a 9. And then quadruple circles, a digit inside a white circle must appear in at least one of the 4 cells surrounding that circle. So with this 4, there is going to be a 4 somewhere in here. All right, I'm going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer. And let's begin. Okay, so there is a 4 here. I am going to draw a green line just to talk about green lines for a bit. And I am going to do this in little digits so that I don't accidentally clear fog. So if I had a 5 here, what could go next to it? Well, this would have to be 0 or less or 10 or more. So that tells me that 5 cannot go on a green line. Now, 4 and 6 are challenging to put on a green line because the only digit that can go next to a 4 is a 9. But if I placed a 4 there, both of these would have to be a 9, but they see each other by Sudoku, so I can't do that. Likewise with 6 and 1. So, what does that mean for here? It means that I can't place a 4 there because, actually, I'll draw a little bit of extra green line so we can see where it goes. So I can't place a 4 in any of these 3 because there would be another 9 that it would see by Sudoku. So instead, I will place a 4 here, and then that has to be a 9, and that has to be a 9. Okay. The 5 cannot go on the green line, so that has to be a 5. The 6 cannot go here because it would be next to a 9, so the 6 must go here. Now, that places a 1 here and a 1 here. This has to be a high digit because at least 5 away from 1 gets me to a high digit, so that's going to be 7, 8, or 9. And then this is going to be a low digit, which has to be 2 or 3, because we have 1 or 4 in the box. This is a low digit, and is also going to be a 2 or 3. That's a high digit, can't be a 6 or a 9, so that would be a 7 or an 8. Okay, I can't place a 6 next to a 9. I can't place a 6 next to a 2 or 3. I'm actually going to remove these bits of line that I put on earlier. I think I've got enough to... Oh, I didn't quite get that. There we go. Right, I can't place a 6 here next to a 9. I can't place the 6 here next to a 2 or a 3. So that has to be a 6. The 7 can't go next to a 9, but the 7 can go here, and then I have to have a 2 next to it. That's no longer a 7 by Sudoku. This has to be a 1 or a 2. That has to be an 8 because it's the only high digit left. Um, that must be a 1 or a 3. It can't be a 4, and I've got a 2 in the row. This digit must be a 2 or a 3 because I have a 1 and a 4 in the row. This is 7 or 8. This 2 makes this 3. That 3 prevents that from being a 7, so it must be an 8. That must be a 7. This has to be a 2. 5 can't go on the line, and it can't go in that cell because of the 5 in the column, so 5 goes there. This can't be a 3 next to a 2 on the whisper, so that's the 3. And this has to be a high digit of at least 7, so that's 7, 8, or 9. This is a low digit, and I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the column, so that's a 1. This is a high digit. I have a 9 and a 7 in the column, and it can't be a 6 because that would be a 1 as well, so that is 8. This is now a 1, 2, or 3. Obviously, it can't be a 1. And then that gives me a 2, 3 pair in the column, making that a 1. This is a low digit, but it cannot be 2 or 3, and it can't be 4 next to an 8, so that is a 1. This is a high digit. It can't be 7 or 8 by the row, and it can't be 6 because this can't be a 1 by the row, so it's a 9. This is now a low digit. It can't be a 4 because this would have to be another 9. Therefore, with the 1 and the 3 taken in the row, that is a 2. And this is a high digit, and it can't be a 6, 9, or 8. That is a 7, which causes this to be a 2. This is a high digit. It can't be a 6 because that's not a 1, and it can't be a 7 or an 8 in the column. So that is 9. 3 can't go here by sudoku, so this is a 3. That makes this 8 or 9. So 6 is in one of those two. I don't think I know which yet. Don't really want to cross the box boundary. That 2 makes this a 3. Right, this is a high digit, and it is not 9. So that is 6, 7, or 8. This is a low digit. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, that 3 makes this a 1. Okay, I think I've done all that I can to clear fog at the moment, so let's see what additional sudoku I can do. So 8s can't go there or there, making that an 8. My remaining digits in this column are, in fact, that 8 makes that a 9. Let's start with that. 2 digits remaining here are 2 and 4, which I can place. 2 digits remaining in this column are 4 and 7, which I don't think I know the order of yet. Oh yes, I do. That 4 tells me that's a 7, that's a 4. 3 digits left in this box are 6, 7, and 9. Those aren't 9s because of this 9, so that's a 9. That's a 6, 7 pair, and that makes this the 5. And then I need a 3, 6, and 8. can make that one not an 8 and that one not a 6. Okay. Okay, one of these two is a 6, so that can't be. So that's a 7, and that's a 6. Three digits left in this box. I need a 3, a 4, and a 5. That's not a 5, and that's not a 4. Okay. Okay. The only place for a 1 in this column is here. 3 in this column must go into one of those two, which makes that a 4. And that's not a 4. That 3-5 pair makes this a 6-9. No, 6-4 pair. I don't know that that's a 6 yet, because that could be the 6 still. But that 4-6 pair means that this is 2-7-5. So that's the 5, that's the 7, and that's the 2. And then in the row, we need a 1 and 4. Okay, these two digits are 4 and 8, which I can place. And 3, 5, 6, that's a 6. And a 3-5 pair. That one removes a 1 from there, and I remove a 2 from there. These three digits are from 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Okay, that's nice. These are from 3, 4, 5, and 8, but there is definitely a 4 there. There is definitely a 4 there. So where does 4 go in this column? It can't go here or here because there's a 4 there. It can't go here or here because there's a 4 there. So it must go there. And that means that that is a 3. One of those two is a 7, so it's not that one. And it's not this one because that's next to a 3. So that's a 7. This is a low digit. Can't be a 4 because we have one in the rows. That's a 1, 2, or 3. That 3 makes that a 5, and that a 3. Last digit in the row is a 6. That's not a 3. We need 1, 2, and 5 to complete the box, and that's not a 1. That 3 removes a 3 from there. So I need 4, 6, 8, 9 to complete the row, but that one's not a 6. I know there is a 6 here. Oh, neither of those can be a 4 because of this 1, 4 pair. That gives me a 6 here, and a 4 here, and a 6 here. These 3 digits are 2, 5, 7, with the middle one not being a 7. Okay. This. I need an 8 on this quadruple. So that is the 8. That's a 9. That's an 8. That's a 9. That is not a 7 or an 8. That is a 6. Making that a 1. That gives me 4 and 1 up here. I have a 2, 5 pair in the column. And I've got an 8 in the column, so that makes that 4. That's not 4 or 8. That is a 3, 5 pair in the row, making that 8. 6 in the row makes that 3, and that's 6. Right, what am I missing from this row? 2, 3, and 9. Okay, by sudoku, that must be the 3. And then that's the 9, and that's the 2, making this a 5, this a 3, this a 5. That is a 7 and a 8. And that's 2, 5, 7, 5, and 2. Yep, that was a fun, elegant little fog of war puzzle. Nice little break-in, as long as you are sufficiently familiar with how German whisper lines work. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you like this solve, then please hit the like button, subscribe to see some more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.